who is practical and wonderful in every way? Well, the Bible tells you in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 14. Now, Proverbs 19:14 says this: house and wealth are inherited from fathers. Okay, at this time, it's this culture. If you were a man and you were the first son, you inherited the wealth in the house of your father when he passed away. And so that would start your family, and then you would get married, and that would be your house. Or if your father was still alive, they would add on to the mansion, which a mansion in their time and a mansion in our time were two different things. A mansion in their time was building on rooms to the house as the family grew. And so the woman would leave her mom and dad and cling to her husband, and they would live with mom and dad, but in a separate part of the building. And so they would keep building onto it as the family grew. So it says house and wealth are inherited from fathers. But now check this out. This is very cool because it equates this richness, this wealth, this inheritance with a wife. Now, I just want to tell you, my wife is very wise. She's counsels me a lot. Sometimes I listen to her and sometimes I don't. And when the times I don't, I should listen to her because she's very wise. And so the house and wealth are inherited from fathers, but a prudent wife, a wise wife, is from the Lord. A wife who is deeply and madly in love with Jesus more than her husband, which I love that my wife wants to study the Bible more. She's journaling, she's studying, she's teaching a Bible study. She is just, that attracts me to her more and more, that she's falling more in love with Jesus more than me, which I am like 100% for, because she's very wise and she wants to get wiser. But she would be humble about it too. So how much would you pay for somebody who is wise beyond their years? My life. Because we're married and we are one in the Spirit. And we're both walking towards God. And it's a very cool thing. So my encouragement for today is find someone who is wise. Now, you don't particularly have to marry them, but at least befriend them and have this wisdom that you could share because it's coming from God, not from man, not from their opinions. So the wisdom of God, you should give everything to, because God has wisdom and gives it to man freely when we ask. So my encouragement for you today is ask, and you shall receive, because God is wisdom. God has all the wisdom. And I'd encourage you to read Proverbs more. Proverbs is a very wise book to live by. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a great, what is today? Thursday. Goodbye.